Did you put on Wi-Fi? Hmm? All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Talon Bonds, Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well wherever you're from. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you about hard truth in relationship. In the Philippines, hard truth in relationship in the Philippines. Yeah, what a joy, such a joy it is to come back to you again, my friends. And today I want to say, those of you for the first time, if you would please, click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue seeing fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about relationships, understand, ladies and gentlemen, that sometimes we don't want to see the truth. Yeah, we just don't, we refuse to look at reality. All we want to see is fantasy. Yeah, things in our head, wish we would, we wish we could, we wish we would. I have a wish today. I wish I might, I wish I could. We all that kind of play stuff. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming, Mark Hill in the house, Sincerely M. Hi, yeah, Sincerely M in the house. We got a angel in the house, angel in the house. Yeah, I'm coming to you from my cell phone today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having some problem with the internet again. I got to go down there and shake some cages. I got to rattle some cages. And get somebody to fix my internet. Terry Fleming, what's up, man? Sincerely, woohoo, Terry Fleming. Hey, but yeah, when you're talking about relationships, ladies and gentlemen, it's very, very difficult sometimes for men as well as women to understand the reality of the situation they're in. And the reason why, because we hate the truth. I know you love me. I know you love me. I know he love me. Stop the lie, lady. Huh? I know she love me. Stop the lie, mister. She don't love you. She never loved you. And she only was using you for the multi. Huh? And you want to make it feel nice. You want the nice truth. Now, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, truth is not easy. It's not. Sometimes it's hard. It's a rock. And when you are faced with the truth, ladies and gentlemen, it hurts. Yeah. It smacks you in the face like, and you think that's nice to receive? No. It's not nice. Sometimes it's nasty. Yeah, nasty. When you face the truth, it's hard. And so what happens as a result, ladies and gentlemen, many people that are in a relationship, they don't face the truth. They run and they hide, and then they try to deny. And then they try to deflect. And they try to recreate the situation of the reality of what they're in. And there's a lie. As a result, they're living a lie. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to live in the truth. You know why? Because I read my Bible one day, and you know what I read? It said, BobbieD, the truth will make you free. Yeah, that's a truism. That is a scripture that will stand the test of time. You want to be free in your life, lady? Yeah, you lady. Yeah. You Caucasian lady, you Caucasian woman, you Caucasian man. You want to be free in your life, mister? Black man, black woman, you want to be free? Brown man, do you really want to be free? Because I'm going to tell you, if you say yeah, if you answer that question in the affirmative, yes, then guess what? You're going to have to pay something, baby. You know why? Freedom comes with the cost. Freedom comes with the price. You got to put some blood, sweat, and tears to gain your freedom, to break those chains off your neck, to break those chains that bind you off of your mind, off of your mentality regarding your relationship. Some of y'all just as crazy as I don't know what. Handwriting all over the wall. He don't love me. He don't love me. He don't love me. He love me. And you sitting up there talking to your girl. Oh yeah, child. He love me. Stop the lie, lady. When you gonna learn? When are you gonna grow up and stop running from reality? And when you stop running from reality, you got to face the truth, the hard truth of your situation that you're facing in your life. Okay? I'm here to help you today. I know it sounds like I'm mean and I'm mad, but you know, sometimes that's what you got to do to reach people. If I said, I'm Mr. Goody Tissue, you would turn me off. Because we don't listen to Mr. Goody Tissues. But you listen to somebody telling you the truth the hard way, and I'm finna to give it to you the hard way. Because some of y'all don't get it the easy way. You just don't. So if you get offended about my attitude and how I talk to you, and you run into him and talk to me, he ain't have to say that to me like that. What's wrong with that black man? What's wrong with him? Ain't nothing wrong with me. The question is, my friend, what's wrong with you, mister? Huh? What's wrong with you, sister? You can't face reality? Guess what? You came to the right place, baby. I'm going to show you better than I can throw you. Yeah, some of you living a lie right now in your relationship with your man, lady. Some of you living a lie right now in your relationship with your woman, men. But I'm going to bring the truth to the light. And when I go, I got 4 for you. And when I go over this, man, you're going to be like, you're going to recognize your situation. And you might just throw up. Because hard truth causes you to change. Hard truth hurts. Sometimes it stinks. It's funky. It's filthy. And when it go in your nostrils, you want to puke. I'm sorry I use those terms, but that's the best descriptives I can come get right now. You ever puked? You ever throw up? A situation cause you to throw up? You ever had one of those? I have. It's not nice. But you know what, man? I'm glad it happened, because after it's over with, you do what? You feel better. You're like, oh man, I'm glad I got that out. You can breathe better, you can see better, you can walk better, you can talk, and you can live your life better instead of living in a lie. That's why you puked up, because stuff is so bottled up in you, you couldn't even realize you was hurt. You was inside you hurt. What was inside you hurt? It's the pain of your relationship. I got 4 for you, and I'm out, man. I ain't playing with y'all today. I ain't playing. Number 1, the longer hard truth. Number 1, and I'll bring hard truth to you every so often. Number 1, hard truth. The longer you stay with someone who doesn't give you what you want. You hear me so far? The longer you stay with somebody who doesn't give you what you want, the less you believe you actually deserve it. Hard truth. You've been with your man 2 years, and he ain't put that ring on his finger yet later. I know you didn't like that, did you? Why he have to say that to me? Because I want to bring the hard truth to you. You living a lie, thinking he gonna marry you, and he's stringing you out. He getting all the goodies free. Yeah, rubbing up on you, kissing up on you, free of charge, because you think he gonna marry you. He ain't got no intentions of marrying you, sister. Hard truth. And you sitting up there staring with him when, you know, Johnny said, next year he gonna do that. He gonna put that ring on my finger. What ring is? It's been 3 years now. What ring is? Come on, lady, please. Ladies and gentlemen, hard truth. Wake up to reality. Men, as well as women, have a tendency to use you, abuse you, misuse you, your trust. They gain your trust, and then they turn you out. You think I'm playing with you? I got a perfect example for you. He's in jail right now. Mr. R. Kelly, remember him? I Believe I Can Fly, R. Kelly, remember him? He gained the people's trust, and he turned little kids out, little teenagers. And they 40 and 50 years old now, but back then in the 80s and 90s when he did his due, they were like 10, 14 years old, you know? And now they all messed up in the mind, because R. Truth said, I love you, and all he wanted was a sexual flame with minors, and he's paying for it right now. He believe he can fly in jail right now, but he ain't going nowhere fast. Okay? Stop believing in a lie. He making you think he gonna marry you, and he fooling you, and you know it. But you don't want to believe the truth, because the truth hurts, man. The real truth hurts. You know why it hurts? Because it's hard. Hard as a rock. It's solid. And the reason why truth is hard, truth is solid, is because it needs to shake you up and wake you up and take you up out of the mess you in. because you're living in a lie. And you believe in a lie of your partner telling you, well, we're going to get married, or we're going to buy a house, or I'm going to buy your car. Lies. And you sitting up there believing that the longer you stay with someone who doesn't give you what you want, the less you believe you actually deserve it. And then this is how you justify your situation. Well, we've been together 5 years, and Johnny said gonna buy me or put a ring on my finger, and he couldn't do it this year, but it's okay. He gonna do it next year. You justify his action, and then finally you get to the point where Johnny said he really don't want to marry me, and it's okay. I don't really deserve. He's so good. He's so better. He's better for me. There's better women out there. And, I don't deserve it. That's where you get it, and you do deserve it. But because you're living in a lie where a man is using and abusing you, you feel you don't deserve it. That's one hard truth. The longer you stay with someone who doesn't give you what you want, the less you believe you actually deserve it. I'm going to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in a relationship and you ain't getting what you need out that relationship, get out. O-U-T to the T-T-T, out. Don't hesitate. Don't delay. Step out the door. You ain't got nobody to live with. You go home to mom and papa. Go to your sister. Okay? Let it go. Because you're being used and abused and misused according to this man's standards. He's fooling you and you believe in a lie. Hard truth. Okay? Number 2. I better listen to me today. I'm going to learn you. I'm going to reach you and I'm going to teach you, because some of you living in these lies. Yeah. I know it. Statistically, it tells me that a certain people will always believe a lie. Mm-hmm. Abraham Lincoln said, you can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all the time. You want them some of the people. Because somebody is fooling you and they schooling you, and you ain't got to school yet. You ain't got the 411 yet because you fooling yourself. You in the back of your corners of your mind, you really know they ain't for you. But you want to make it. You want to make it, and you want to shape it, and you want to change it to the reality you want to see with your eyes, and it'll never happen. You know why? They ain't for you. They're about getting what you can give them. Yeah, that sugar between your legs, lady. That's all they want. They gonna play with you. You better wise up. What's attracting that man to you? Is it your beautiful figure? Is it your mentality? Is your psychological attitude? What is it? Think about why is he interested in me? 99% of the time it's your body. Yeah, you heard me. And that thing between your legs, lady. And women do the same thing. They want the man with the Mr. Big stuff. Oh, he know how to put it on me. I'm talking, man. Listen to me. Listen to me, and you might learn something. Get out of that situation. Number 2, you have to train your mind. I always tell you, man, get your mind right. Get your mind right. You have to train your mind. That's why a lot of people fall for excuses. A lot of people fall for lies, falsehoods, because they don't have a trained mind. Thank goodness for the military. Most men that go to the military get their mind right. The military get their mind right. It trains them. It develops your mind to be sharp as a tack. That's why when men and women go to the military and they get out, guess who try to recruit them immediately? The police. The popo. You know why? Because they know their minds have been shaped and trained and they're disciplined. And that's the kind of people they want on their force. Okay? But for those of you that didn't go to military or whatever, you can get it, and you have to get it yourself. You have to train your own mind to be sharp, to be strong. And you have to train your mind to be stronger than your feelings. Anybody can act off emotions. You feel angry, you slap somebody. That's emotion, man. Causing you to act a fool. A 2-year-old can do that. But a grown man and a grown woman need to resist those kind of desires, those emotions and feelings. If you're living off of feelings, you will never learn to live a real life. Because sometimes feelings and life don't match up. I could feel like I got $1 million in the bank, but in reality, I don't have it. They got to match up, because your emotions will fool you sometimes if you don't get it in check. And that's what happens to a lot of us. We let our emotions run away with us because our mentality is stymied. Our mentality is stifled. We're not thinking. We think by our heart. Oh, in my heart, I really love him, and I know in his heart he really loves you. He don't love you. He never loved you, sister. He loved that thing between your legs. He loved chicken. He loved eggs, and he liked that thing between your legs. That's what he loved. I know, that hurts, right? I know it's hard truth. I know, man. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to bring this to you, but newsflash, hard truth hurts. Are you with me so far? I know some of y'all get, I'm gonna change this. He's talking about I'll cry. You want a tissue? Sister, you want a tissue? Mister, do you want a tissue? Go get you some tissue, wipe them tears from your eyes. Because I ain't playing today. I ain't taking no prisoners. You think I'm gonna be easy on you? Huh? How? There ain't nothing easy in life. You better get ready, because I'm got some more for you. Yeah, train your mind, man. Just because you got a woman in your life, mister, just because you got a man in your life, sister, don't mean nothing. Not one little thing if they ain't good for you. Question. Is your man good for you, sister? Is he good for you? Is he good to you? Mister, is that lady, is that Philippine good for you? Oh, I know she cost you $500 a month, but is she good to you? Can't say yes, you got a problem, buddy. Sister, you got a problem. If you can't say yes to your man good to you, you got a situation that need to be resolved. And your situation will never be resolved when you're trying to run from the reality of it. Running don't solve nothing. It just make you tired and worn out. Because the problem ain't going nowhere until you deal with it. You got to deal with it. Yeah, you got to deal with that thing, lady. Your man he's juking you every night, and you think that's all you, that's good for you, that's it. No, using you. You know it, but you don't want to own up to it because it hurts. Harsh reality hurts. The niceties of life don't hurt. So we don't want that hard stuff. I don't want to nice. I don't want to hear that. You turn away. I don't want to hear. No, don't say that. Your mama told you he ain't nothing. No, please don't say that. Your sister told you. Daddy. When you gonna learn? Put him down if he ain't right for you. And the reason why you letting him stay in your life, because your mind ain't right. R. Kelly dealt with a lot of people that mind wasn't right. He abused them. He used them. And now they 30, 40, 50 years old, and they all messed up in the mind because he misused them when they were teenagers. Yeah? I want you to be better than that. I don't want you to live a messed up life, having somebody abuse you, being somebody booty call all your life. What is that? What good is that? You get a temporary high of a sex and that's it? That's all life is? Let me tell you something, mister. Let me tell you something. If that's all life is to you, you're a sorry individual. I'm sorry to tell you that. You're a malfunctioning individual. Because life is more than just X to the E to the XXX. Triple X. Life is more than that, baby. And if that's all you want in your life, go for it. But don't come my way, because I don't want you in my life when your mind messed up like that. But that spirit you got on you might just jump off on me. And I ain't ready for that in my life. Train your mind. Get your mind right. Get it tight. Get it long. Get it strong. So you can defend when somebody's trying to take advantage of you. And you a weak-minded person. You drop your drawers every time some man look at you. What is wrong with you, lady? Huh? Every time some man smiles, you ready, sir? Let's go. Ooh, Lord. Who does that? Where were your parents at when you was growing up? Did they train you to do that? Get your mind right, lady. You're better than that. Get your mind right, mister. Every time you see a woman shaking their tail, you got to go for it. Develop your mind, train your mind, get some mental discipline in your life. When you have mental discipline, you can fight off the craziness. You can fight off the irregularities that come your way, the cronies, the phonies, and the phony balonies. You can say, step, mister, you don't mean me no good. Step. You need to step away from me, sir. I am not the one. That's how you do them. But you ain't got the mentality to do that. The only mentality, come on, sweetie. Get a life. Get a mind right. Number 3, don't let your desire to be in a relationship persuade you to settle for the wrong person. That's what happens in life. You get so lonely. You get so tired of being alone. And this lady came by and said, hey, sir, how you doing? And you said, I'm fine. And she hooked you up, but she only wants your money. And you just so happy because you got somebody, you give everything. Here you go. Huh? Come on, man. You better than that. It's better to be by yourself than with the wrong person. It is. When I got my divorce from my wife, and people on the job knew it. Every time I turned around, some female was up in my face, really, my grill, you know. Hey, Bobbie. I said, hey, what's up? You all right? Yeah, I'm good. You know, I didn't want to deal with that then. I didn't need that, but they was trying to put it on me. I had to be strong. I was still grieving. Not grieving, crying, but still, recovering, And so I didn't need that in my life. And I was disciplined enough to say, look, hey, I appreciate you asking all like that, but I'm good. I'm trying to get myself together, and I let it go. I did that for a while, a whole year. And then I decided, no, it's time for me to step out, And so, but a lot of us don't have that mentality. A lot of us don't have that strength that we need to say, I'm not the one right now. I'm busy. We can't do it. Let's go. That's all we do. Let's go. You got to be strong in this world. I mean, somebody said that only the strong survive. Yeah. I need to qualify that statement. Only the strong survive in a good way, in a nice way, in the right way, the tight way, the long way, and strong way, because the weak survive too. You don't think so? Look around your neighborhood. Go to the poor area of your neighborhood. You see all these poor people begging for food. People on the street sleeping. They surviving, but they're not thriving. So not only do the strong survive, but the poor survive too, but the poor survive poorly. I want to see you survive and thrive in a fabulous manner, in the best manner that's available on the planet we call Earth. That's what I want. You think I just want to settle for less, the peanuts of life? No. You know what? Life is so short. You need to get the best you can while you can. Because eventually, all of us is going back to where we came from, the dust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. So get what you can, everything you can, get it while you can. Okay? The best in life is waiting for you. You don't have to settle for the wrong person. You don't have to settle for that wrong man. He slap you all the time. Who does? What is wrong with you? Your mama raised you to get slapped by a man. That's all you feel you worth? And man, you feel all you got to do is slap on a woman, man? What kind of man is you? Straighten yourself up. You don't have to settle for that person. If he's wrong for you, you know it, ladies. If she wrong for you, you know it, man. Stop being somebody's fool. Everybody play the fool sometime. No exception to the rule. But you ain't got to play the fool for life. It's written in stone, it's written in the Bible. Thou must play the fool for the rest of your life. So shall it be, so it is. Amen. I didn't read that. I didn't read that in the Bible. So get that out your mind. You don't have to play the fool for the rest of your life for nobody. You're better than that. And if you don't think you're better than that, you have to get your mind right to think that. I can't get your mind right for you. You got to work on yourself. It's called self-improvement. Yeah. I can get you started. With these words I'm giving, these truths I'm giving, it'll get you started. But you got to keep it going. Or you're going to fall right back down to the position of neutrality and negativity that you're in. Okay? Don't settle for less in life. You know you with the wrong person, get him gone. See, look, mister, I've been with you for 5 years, and you ain't done nothing but you use my body and treat me like dirt. I'm tired. And you step the H out of that place. Okay? And if he try to fight you, whatever, call the police. Report him. Tell him, man, hard truth change your life. If you deal with it, if you accept it, you receive it, and you move in it. I'm tired of seeing people go down in life with the wrong people, and I try to talk to them right, and they get mad at me for telling the truth. I'm tired of that. When you gonna learn? Everybody ain't for you. You know? Settling for the wrong person. You know you got the wrong person. Sometimes you just want somebody because you want something. You're so lonely, you're so tired, sick and tired of being alone. You say, okay, and whatever, okay. And they want their fun at 5. First day off, they start off low. I want 100 a month. Next they want 200 a month. Next one they want, and then they want your whole check. That's the wrong person, mister. Okay? Number last one, we out. Okay? We never fight for love if it's not freely given. Hard truth. Don't fight for nobody love that don't really love you. They've got that play love. They only love your body. Love your car when they need a car, you know? Love your home when they need some place to stay. Don't. And you say, well, I'm going to fight for you. Don't fight for that, mister. Don't fight for that man, lady. He ain't worth it. If a man or a woman does not freely initiate love to you, they don't freely give you love, they're not worth fighting for. Okay? And first of all, you have to understand what love is. Love is like walking together, staying together. Yeah, it's a part of love. Sharing together, sharing, caring, giving, receiving, give and take. That's love. Action, baby. Love is not just lip service. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. That's all you do? And then you want to jump in the bedroom? That's love? It's not love. It's crazy, mixed up sex. That's all it is. I don't know where else to put it, man. Some people don't know what sex is. Some people don't know what love is. They think love is sex. Sex is love. It is not. They're two separate entities. They're two separate emotions. They're two separate animals. Okay? And when you understand the difference, then you can create a better life for yourself. I know a lot of us were not raised in loving households. That's one of the problems. Your mama said, come here, son. And you came in, yes, ma'am. Chapaya. What you here before, mama? Because I felt like it. As I love you. Who does that? That's how they treat their kids. That's how they get their women. I love you. Why you hit me, Johnny? Because I love you. That's how I show my love. You show your love by me. Crazy stuff, mixed up people in the mind. When you find you got somebody like that, let them go. You hear me? I'm going to say it again. Repeat it with me. Let them go. You don't need nobody putting their hands on you. And mister, if you're putting your hand on a woman, you need to get out her life. You ain't worth her time. You ain't worth her dime. You ain't worth nothing. Because your mind ain't right. Never fight for somebody who don't freely give you love. And I'm talking about real love. I ain't talking about just, you go do a booty call every week and that's enough for me. You cheap. You're a cheap woman if that's all you want. And you're a cheap man if that's all you want. Men that just want a booty call ain't worth a flip. They ain't nothing but little boys. That's all it is. Teenagers, they haven't grown over 16, 15. They're still 15 in sexuality. They're still 15 in the mentality. They ain't raised up their level of thinking. All they see is booty. When they go to bed, booty. When they get up in the morning, booty. All through the job, booty. Come on, man. When you gonna learn? When you gonna develop? When you gonna broaden your horizon? There's more to life than that. And you love somebody, you gotta show them. All you do is lip service. I love you. I love that ain't worth nothing. Your words ain't worth nothing to me. Your word ain't worth nothing to a woman. A man's word ain't worth nothing to you unless he got something to back that up with. Yeah, you gotta back that thing up. I love you, and he give you some flowers. I love you, and he take you out. I love you, and he just want to spend time with you watching Netflix, holding and cuddled and just, I love you. No sex, just, I love you. It might lead to sex later on, but I'm saying, love, baby. Some of y'all women don't even know what love is. You know why? You know why I know? Because all you do is drop it. You drop it like it's hot every time you see a man look at you. Let's go home. Can I go to your place? And you drop it like it's hot. Then in your mind, that's love. Hard reality. People don't freely give you love. They're not worth fighting for. Never fight for somebody that doesn't give you love. Free, real love. Okay? Now, real love is worth fighting for. I want to tell you that. I want to tell you that because it's worth, you got something. And somebody trying to take that now. That's mine. It's worth, I'm not talking about the physical scratching and screaming. No. Doing things to regain their trust, to regain that love. That's called reconciliation. That is biblical. Okay, you with me? I'm trying to teach you. And some of y'all just laughing at me. He talking about that. Okay. You the one ain't gonna learn nothing. You ever went to school and you saw somebody that just played in the class all day long, and then when they come to test, they didn't know nothing. They try to look on your paper. I'm like, get away from me, man. What's wrong with you? I was always one of the smarter kids in class. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have to study. I was just smart. I ain't trying to brag, but I worked as a kid. After school, I delivered stuff on my bike. I was a delivery boy, for a drugstore. I delivered medication to people's houses. And I got paid. I didn't have time to go home and study. I didn't have to. So I had to use my mind. I remember what they told me. I took notes, good notes in class. And when the time for the test, I aced it most of the time. And people knew I was good. They went, what you got? Let's look, man. What's wrong with you? Leave me alone. I did what I used in class and you didn't get it. I wouldn't even, anyway. That's all I got for you, man. And we are, my internet's out, but I'm doing my cell phone on load, internet modem load. So don't think I'm gonna miss a beat, because I learned, thank Lord for Odette. You remember Typhoon Odette? I learned several things from Odette. One thing I learned from Typhoon Odette: use your cell phone. You don't need your computer. Use your cell phone to do I can do all my videos on my cell phone. I can do everything I need to do on my cell phone. So I'm not relying upon a desktop anymore. I just need my cell phone. That's all I need, and a signal. And I can do what I need to do, like I'm doing right now. Okay? So don't think y'all gonna miss this, but no. I ain't playing that game. I do what I do, and I love what I do, and I love what I do, and I do what I love. Okay? And I do it for you. Okay, man, that's all I got. But I'm gonna tell you, man, hard truth. You want to turn your life around? Excuse me. Listen to the hard truth I told you. I told you about the longer you stay with someone who doesn't love you and who doesn't give you what you want, the harder it is for you to actually, then you begin to actually believe that you actually did not deserve it. Okay? I talked to you about you have to train your mind, get your mind right. Your mind had to be stronger than your feelings. Okay? Some of you, all you're driven is by your emotions. It's good to have emotions, but you have to keep your emotions in check. There has to be a balance there, check and balance system, You have to keep those emotions, because when you live off emotions, you're a dangerous person. You get mad at somebody and say, and shot them, because you were dealing with your emotion when you got through it. Oh, I don't know what happened. Yeah, your emotions took control. You got to check the emotions at the door when you're dealing with issues in life. Number 3, I told you, don't let your desire to be in a relationship persuade you to be with the wrong person. You got to know, if he ain't for you, he ain't for you, lady. Just because you're lonely, you're going to accept the first thing come your way? What is wrong with you? You got to have standards. You got no standards about yourself, woman? I don't want no woman in my life that has no standards. See, every time you see her, she got her breast hanging almost always out. With these halter tops. And the breast just hanging out. See, hi. And she trying to let you see her cleavage. I don't want that kind of woman in my life. Exposing her body to everybody else in the world. Who wants that? And woman, if you're doing that right now, stop it. A real man wants a woman that's decent. He don't want a woman that exposes her body to the whole universe, only to him. Okay? Yeah. So make sure, guys, that you choose the right one. Make sure, women, that you choose them, because men do it too. They walk around with their shirt open and the big gold chain, and they want people to see, women to see the body, the chest. Come on, man, grow up. Now, before I told you, never fight for love is not freely given. Somebody don't really love you, man. She ain't worth your time. She ain't worth your dime. Don't fight for that love. But there's a type of love you need to fight for. It's called real love. R to the A to the A to the L. Real, baby. Real like steel. It ain't going nowhere. Okay? That's the kind of love you can fight for. I ain't talking about that. Let's go. Now, I ain't talking about that. That's play place. That's childish stuff. I'm talking about let's get some counseling. I put it a lot of time in me emotionally, financially, and I just don't want to. Can we get some counseling? You know, that's what I'm talking about. Fight for it constructively, not destructively. It's never worth your time to fight for somebody like that, because it's never going to work. It'll make it even worse. Man, I gave you 4 today. I'm gonna bring back some more. Another time I'll bring some more hard truth, because it's the hard stuff in life that we learn by. We stop burning by. I'm the kind of guy, man. When I see you doing right and I see you living right, you're a role model for me. I'm gonna learn from you. And I see you burning, I'm like, man, I don't want to go that way. That's the kind of guy I was all my life. Some of y'all like, I'm gonna see this too. Whether good or whatever. You just want to try everything. Don't do that, man. Have some standards about yourself. Okay? And if you don't know what standards is, go to your grandma. Most grandmas in family, I say most because some of them don't. Most grandmas in life have a lot of standards. That's how they get to be a grandma. That's how they get to live so long. It's the standards in the life that keep them the right living, and the tight living, and the long living, and the strong living. Standards will keep you in this world a long time, and it'll keep you living right. Okay? And it'll keep you finding the right person for you. Get some standards in your life. That's it now. We're going to find out who riding train, BobbieD. Hey, guess what, guys? Guess what? I got my shot. I got my second booster. And I'm like a rooster. What's up? Hey, I got my shot, man. And I'm feeling all right. You know, I didn't feel no pain. I'm gonna put some pictures on the community tab when I get a chance. But this internet stuff just messed me up a little bit. But hey, if we gonna be on track, I ain't gonna miss a beat. You watch. You gonna play with you? I ain't gonna miss a beat. I don't let nothing stop me, man. You know what I'm saying? But myself, and I really don't want to do nothing. But yeah, man, I want y'all to be free. Okay? I'm free. You hear me? I'm free. This black man right here, I'm free. You can't hold me down. You can't stop me. You can't rock me. You can't block me. I'm free. In my mind, in my spirit, in my soul, in my heart, I'm free. I want you to be the same way. I want you to experience what I feel every day of my life. Freedom, baby. Get me started with that. Get me started. Let's go. We'll find out who's rubbing up, tough up, buffing up to be first. People get ready. Well, the train is coming. Don't need no ticket. It just get on. All you need is love. Who? Say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. It just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready to ride train? BobbieD, one nation, on the group, one love. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard. All aboard. All aboard. Ride this train. Y'all ready to ride? You don't need no ticket to ride this train, baby. All you need is the L to the O to the B, E. Love in your heart. You got some love? If you ride this train, you gonna get some in your heart. Love make the world go round. Yeah, it does. L to the O to the V, E. Yeah, I need some love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for one, but for everyone. Yeah. Oh, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and rivers enough to climb. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that song? Oh man, that's one of my favorite. Oldies but goodies. All right. There you go. I'm finding out who's rubbing up, talking up, bubbling up, and be the first man in the his house. I need to know. Inquiring mind want to know who that say they gonna beat them Saints. Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? Number one in the his house. All right. We got Markel. What's up, Markel? You good, man? Markel is the first man in the house. He said, what's up? Hey, man, we doing, man. Markel TV. Check out the show, Markel TV, the podcast. Markel, this is your day, man. But you know what? Our internet is messing up again, man. We couldn't get you like we needed to. So hopefully, I told Markel we're gonna put this on, put the veteran thing on pause for a little bit till I get my internet situation stabilized. I'm tired because every other week I'm calling them saying we can't do the show. I get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna pause this. We're gonna pause Markel for a while on the veteran stuff till we get this internet stuff stabilized. But in the meantime, if y'all miss him, you know we can find him at, right? Markel TV, the podcast. Yeah, the podcast. I didn't say the broadcast, the podcast and the broadcast. Check them out there and check them out at Markel's TV, Markel's Tech Review, okay? On YouTube channel. So good to see you. Y'all give me a proper ride train, BobbieD, One Nation, the good one. Look, who we got? Angel in the house, Angel in the house, Angel in the house. Woo, what's up, Cecilia? You good? So good to see you, so good to see you, so good to see you. What's up, my dear? So good. She said, Cecilia, so Bob and Queen Lisa D. Yeah, Queen Lisa D's right here. She on the sideline, y'all trying to make her on the ride line. She on the sideline trying to make it on the ride line. You know what I'm saying? She
hello,
right here.
Shirley M.
Hello, Cecilia M.
Congrats to Marco for being number one.
Cecilia, I love you, my dear, but you know what? I got something to tell you. You know I gotta tell you, right? Yeah. Number two, just won't do. Sorry about that, Cecilia. You know I love my dear. So good to see you riding the train, but you know, you hit that two spot, baby. Girl, you hit the two spot. Why you have to hit the two spot today, Cecilia? You've been on the show. You have to hit the two spot coming in. Come on now. Let's step up to the next level. Let's go ride train, BobbieD, One Nation, on the group of love. Who we got? Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. What's up, Rain Man? Terry Fleming.
Thank you so much,
Terry Fleming, for the donation to the nation.
More
blessings. Much love. Thank you so much, my brother from another mother. Terry Fleming in the house. When he come in the house, he step hard. He don't run from the truth. Like y'all. Some of y'all be like, I don't give him no money. I'll keep my money in my pocket. You run from the truth. Hard reality says you got more than you need. Hard reality says you can give. Hard reality says it's more blessed to give than receive. And Terry Fleming said he don't run from it. He accepts it. He acknowledges it. And he does right. Yeah? He shows his love. Show your love, my people. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got? Markel. He said, unfortunately, BobbieD, there are now YouTuber American preying on African Americans men with the lie that all of these countries treat you like a king because of the color of your skin. Oh, yeah, that's a big lie. That's one of the biggest lies out there, man. Come on, man. Just because you're black, they treat you like a king? They got it wrong, Buster. Let me tell you something. If you're a black man in this world, you better have your eyes open wherever you go. And you better grow another set of eyes in the back of your head because you're a target, mister. Huh? And you want somebody to list right now. Yeah, they're playing with you. People telling you that you're going to live like a king, you stop the lie. You have, wherever you go in this world, your life is how you make it, what you make it. Okay? Just because you're black, it does not translate that you will be living like a king. And it does not translate that everybody will love you. Some people hate your guts. And that's hard reality that people don't want to face. And that's why these guys that are on YouTube telling people that, getting a lot of views, a lot of subscribers, because they preaching the good stuff, the lie, the good lie that people want to hear. They're giving the people what they want to hear. I give you the hard truth. Every place you go in the world is not going to love you if you're African American. It's just the way it is. Now, I would tell you that living in the Philippines is better for me as an individual because out here, I just told you a few minutes ago, I feel free. In the USA, I'm not that free. No, I feel free out here because they treat me better than where I was living. There are some people here that are prejudiced. I'm just going to be honest with you. There's some people here that don't like my color, and I know it. You know? And so I stay away from them. I just say, hey, keep on moving. Yeah. I don't say a lot to them because I know how they are. Like you can tell if you living in the black skin like me all your life, you can tell when somebody for you when they not. That they for you, they're gonna treat you nice. If they not, they're gonna stand in the way and they don't want to be bothered, want to look at you, want to touch you. Yeah. So I'm telling you, man, don't believe the lies out there. There's a lot of lies out there. There's a lot of hype out there because African American men are very well rounded men. Many of us, some of us didn't go to school, but that didn't stop us from learning. We read. We read, we understand, we have life experiences, and we see life in a different way than other people. We're very well rounded, and have a lot of talents. We're very intelligent, and the world sees that. And what happens is, ladies and gentlemen, some people in the world sees that as a what? Threat. They're threatened by our intelligence. They're threatened by our color. People just don't like black. They see black as dirty. They see black as bad. They see black as inferior. And we're actually not. Okay? And so when you show them that, that's when they really get threatened. They want to put you down because a lot of times this blackness inside of us and how we behave, how we act, how we move makes us a little bit, I'm not saying all the way better, but we can do stuff better because we don't have a lot of inhibitions about what we are and who we are. We know where we are, we know where we're going, and we know what we have inside to contribute. We bring stuff to the table. What about you? We bring, any black man, any black woman, any black boy, any black girl brings stuff to the table that can contribute. That's what we've been doing all our life, even in Africa. We bring, because we have a communal mindset. We bring to community and we contribute. Okay? So don't believe the hype. All right, let's go. We're on train, BobbieD. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. We got a lot of comments there. I might not get all the comments, all right? Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. I gotta go. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? Hello, fam. What's up, man? You good? So good to see you. He's hello, fam. Good to see you, Murphy, in the house. Goldfinger. What's up, Goldfinger? And Gunny in the house. What's up, man? He's a hello, fam. Good to see you, Murphy. Norse. What's up, Norse Viking? What you done, man? Norse, look, let me tell you something, man. You riding the train with us, okay? Don't put no negativity in this train. Don't put no nastiness. Don't put no toxicity. We don't need that in our life. It's enough out here off the train. So don't bring that on the train. When we ride this train with us, you better have some love in your mind and peace in your mind and power in your mind, okay? If you're trying to come against me, Norse, it's okay, man. I can take it, okay? But don't come against me on this train because I got people out here that's going to get you. See them people with the blue ridge by their name? If you say something crazy, might be a little bit lazy, they're going to snatch it, okay? And if you keep it up, North, I'm going to kick you off the show, okay? So I'm trying to give you a chance. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Murphy, hey, he said, hello, Angel. How you doing, my dear? So good to say, Sincerely, am. She said, my dearest Harry's, how are you? You are late. He's late, but he's still great. Okay? You hear me? He's late, but he's still the great. Murphy, hey, he's gonna in the house. Let's go, Ryan Train. He said, yeah, baby girl, I was busy, you know what I'm saying? I had something to do, you know what I'm saying? I do. North, you acting a fool again. Okay, North, I'm gonna tell you, man, be careful what you say on the show. If you don't want to be here, get off, okay? I don't got time for you. If you saying something crazy, they're going to get you, and I told you that, okay? So if you don't want to be here, Norse Viking, get up off this show. You don't like what I said? It's okay. Go on somewhere else. Go on somewhere else where they talk your yin-yang, because I ain't ready for all that. Let's go. Jay, what's up? JD in the house. He said, heard that. I'm going through that now. Hey, man, I know, JD. I bring stuff with life. I bring stuff that people dealing with every day. Okay, I don't bring this goody two-shoes stuff, you know. I bring the realities of life to you, and I show you better than I can throw you how to deal with it. How to deal with it. So you can get through it, baby. I want you to get through it, and I want you to get through it with flying colors. See, okay, BobbieD told me about this, man. I got to get through this. I got to change my mind. I got to change my mentality. And I can get through this. That's all I'm doing. That's why I'm here. to help you. I reach you. I teach you to grow in life, to sow in life. What you mean sow in life? Sow a shirt? No, man. Sow seeds of positivity in your life and in other people's life. That's why I reach people, and that's why I teach people. Each one reach one, each one teach one. Everybody's going through something, man. If you ain't going through, you coming out, or you're in the middle of it right now, okay? Or you get ready to get into it. Because this is life 101, okay? And the problem is, a lot of us don't know how to deal with life. So they need people like me to come along and say, look, man, let me tell you something. And this is what you need to do. Now, you can think about it. You don't have to do what you want to, but I'm giving you right advice. That's all I'm doing. Let's go around train BobbieD, one nation under one love. North. Oh, my gosh. This guy, what is wrong with you, mister? Go get on up off the show if you got to do all that. Murphy, keep on knocking them off. Smooth sounds in the house. He said, on the train after paying bills, what's up with all the message deleted? that's some fool out there. That's all I can tell you. He's saying some crazy stuff, and Murphy's catching it. Murphy is a blue wrench. He's one of the administrators on this show. If you act a fool up here, Murphy, Rain Man, I got a few others. Some of the administrators are gone, but I'm gonna delete them. But if you act a fool up on the show, say some crazy stuff, they're gonna delete you. Okay? Who we got right train BobbieD, one nation, under group, one love. Markel and I believe there was a troll in that. Yeah, you got a troll, man. Troll. Murphy is a troll. Yeah, he's a troll, man. All he wanted to do is come up here and mess somebody up, because he's miserable. North Viking, you are a miserable piece of crap. Okay? I'm sorry. That's how you are to me. When you gonna come on this, you're gonna have the unmitigated gall to come on a clean show and talk trash about me or my mentality or what I'm saying, and I'm saying good. I could see if I was saying some evil, nasty thing, but I'm not. I'm saying things that will help people that are going through. And so why would you demean what I'm trying to bring forth, my guy? That means that you have a miserable mentality. That means you have a miserable life. That means you are a miserable piece of crap. Okay? I'm just telling you like I see it. Now, Mr. North Viking, if you want some help, you have to stop talking that trash. That's the first step. Recognize the situation you're in, okay? And then reach out for help. If you want me to help you out to bring you into a new reality, I'll help you change your mentality, but you got to talk right. Let's go around train BobbieD, one nation of the group. Whoo, sound. He said, bills are finally caught up. Rent is paid up to January 31st. Buy my ticket September 30th. We will be there for Christmas all the way to the end of January. Whoa. Congratulations, my guy. Making a whole lot of changes very, very rapidly, but just be careful, man. Have everything in check. All your money, your value, everything in check. Be ready, because even though you got everything situated, there's always a devil in the details. Okay? What you mean? Y'all ever heard of Murphy's Law? I ain't talking about Murphy Hayes. Murphy's Law? Go look it up. Google it. Murphy's Law. Anything that go wrong, what? Will go wrong. Nah, I'm saying, I ain't got it. But be careful, man. That's all I'm saying. You're doing good, Smooth. Keep it up. Ron James, Smooth Side, say, trolls good. Glad they're gone. Yeah, man, gone, man. Markel in the house, he said, if you're overseas thinking about hitting or beating a woman and you get reported or accused of abuse, good luck getting out. Leave all of your bad habits in USA along with that bad attitude. Yeah. I mean, you can't come over here. You can't go overseas and think you're still in America. Because if you do, you're going to be in trouble. I say trouble. I say trouble. Trouble. Like Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner has some trouble. You hear me? She over there in the Russian jail cell. They sent her to the gulag, y'all. Y'all know what the gulag is? That's where they do their hard labor. She gonna see her with a hammer trying to bust a rock. He said, it's too heavy. He said, keep going. I try to be funny, but he's right. You cannot bring your Western mentality or Eastern culture or whatever country you're going to. You got to leave that American stuff alone. You're in somebody else's country. And as a result, ladies and gentlemen, you have to do what the Romans do. If the Romans don't beat their wife, you don't beat your wife. If the Romans get up in the morning and go to work, you get up. If you got a job, go. Be cool. Follow the rules. And that's right. Let's go around train BobbieD, see who we got. Murphy, hey, he said, go smooth. Hey, Smooth is doing it, man. He ain't playing. Smooth got his mind right. He made his plans, and he actually acting out on his plans. So let's pray for Smooth that he will be have a good time when he get here, and all his plans and endeavors will come to fruition, and he will have a great time. God will be blessing him mentally, emotionally, physically as well. Because you know sometimes he have health problems. We want to make sure that we pray for him, keep him lifted up in prayer. Let's go around train BobbieD. Move. He said, you right, Mr. Markel. Thanks, Mr. Murphy. Yeah. Murphy, hey, right here. He said, Markel, exactly. Move, Sam. He said, so far, I'm up 40% of soul where I own. To get there to the Philippines, and even if my move don't work out, I know God will give me back better what I gave up just to be happy. Okay, there you go, man. You gotta have a positive attitude. You gotta have the right plan. You gotta have the right finances in place, and you gotta know from beginning to end what you're gonna be doing and how you're gonna be living. Okay, you don't want to come to the Philippines and then live like a pauper. Okay, what you mean? What you mean live like a pauper? What you mean? You heard me. You don't want to come to the Philippines and live like you ain't got nothing. And you don't want to come to the Philippines and live like a Filipino. Most Filipinos, they don't have nothing. They don't have nothing like compared to USA. They may have one room bedroom shack, and they got 15 people living in that room. And then in the restroom, they call the CRs outside. And everybody got to use that CR every day. You know, and it's a mess. But you don't want to live like that, do you? Or do you? If you do, come here unprepared. See what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna be on the street with one of these. Good food, please. Get baby food. Yeah. You don't want to see. I don't want to see you on the street. Let's go around here. Who we got? Murphy Hayes. He said, it's good to have booty on the ground. Booty on the ground. It's good to have booty on the ground in these other countries, but you must do research your own because people will lie. I ain't never had booty on the ground. Ooh, Lord, that's a good one, move, perfect. Booty on the ground. He means boots on the ground, y'all. That's a typo. Yeah, but it's good to have boots on somebody out there that's really living a life, and they're not lying. They're not telling you, well, everything over here is lovely, man. You look like a king. Come out here, be like a king, man. You do that. You love black people. They love black people, man. They all love black people. Stop the lie, mister. Lying to your teeth. Let's go. Move sound. He's the same here, Mr. Murphy. Got you, man. Right, Murphy. But I believe I would because she is a keeper. I got you, man. When you find somebody that you know is for you, and she know you's for her, it's an unbeatable team. And the only time will test how unbeatable it is. And then you have to step out in faith that this is the right one, baby. Okay? And then when you step out in faith and this is the right one, baby, she got to do the same thing. And when you meet up, you have to share the same values and you go through the same situation together as a team in your mind that there's no quitting in between us. If somebody get tired on the team, they're not going to quit. They're going to take a deep breath and keep on moving. That's what a relationship is about when you have found the right one, baby. There's no giving up. This is my man. This is my woman. We come together in love, faith, and unity. We are a team, and we're unbreakable, unshakable, and untakeable. That's the mentality you have when you find the right one, baby. Let's go around chamber. Who we got? Smooth. He said, if my current relationship don't work out, I would just buy me a 3-bedroom condo or townhouse and a sexy young man. Okay, man. Smooth sound. He sound like a typical bachelor, man. I only want sexy maid. They clean up every day, 2 or 3 days a week. That's fine, man. Just come on. He said, sir, how often you want me to come to clean up for you? Every day. Let's go right there about who we got. Murphy said, Smooth, you funny, man. Smooth sound. He said, I'm serious, Mr. Murphy. It's all about being happy. Yeah, well, you know what? Let me qualify that. It is about being happy. No question about that. You got to have happiness in your life. And everybody need to be happy. All God children want to be happy, right? But you don't want to be happy at somebody else's expense. You don't want to be happy using somebody, and you want to be happy somebody using you, okay? It's about treating people right, doing the right thing, living the right life. And I'm not saying live like me, because everybody's different. Your right life may be, and it could be a good life, right? But it may be different from mine. But the basis of standards of right living is what you should look forward to in your experience in this world. Right living, right giving, right caring, right sharing. Okay, that's what I do. I try to live right. I try to talk right, and sometimes I just don't make it, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all know me. I'm not perfect, man. I'll be like, sometimes I like to go off, but I always come back to basics. I always come back to home base because I'm rooted in the Lord. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He, not me. And I always come back to that teaching and philosophy that I received, and it helps me. Let's go around chain Bible DC one day, not a group, one love. He's Murphy says, you're roughing his feather, Bobby. I'm telling you, man, hey, I always rough him up. That's how I do, man. Don't come on this show and think everything's gonna be lovely and you're gonna be smooth sound, smooth running, smooth this. Nah. I rough you up. I shake it up, take it up, break it up, and make it up. Okay? That's what life is all about. You need to hear some opposition to what you're thinking about sometimes because it shows you a different perspective. And that's what I'm about. Reaching people, showing people that could it be, should it be, would it be a different way of thinking, a different way of doing what you're about to do. I always make you think, man. Mind is a terrible thing to waste. Don't waste your mind on junk. A long time ago, I used to waste my mind on a whole bunch of stuff that was just junk. And when I realized what it was doing, I stopped a whole lot of stuff. One thing I was doing, I was going to these clubs and doing one of these, like making it rain. I had to stop that. That wasn't doing me no good. It was making me feel, but it wasn't doing me no good for my future. And I had to start living for tomorrow, not just for the day. Okay? And sometimes you do live in the day, but I had to start developing the right habits that would get me to tomorrow. And just throwing the money away, no. I had to let that go. And some of you guys still doing that same thing, man. Let it go. Man, let it go. It's just a temporary high, man. There's better things in life to spend your money on. Let go. Ryan Train, who we got? Let's see, we got Maria said she got 9 years. Yeah. Brittany Griner. Let me tell you how I feel about Brittany. And I think she made a very, very foolish decision. She did some very, very foolish things, and now it's costing her prison time. Okay? She went to a foreign country bringing vape cartridges. That means with marijuana traces in it. She'd emptied it all. Okay? That means she done smoked it. And then marijuana was, she says, for her injuries, that helps her feel better. And in the United States, there's several states that marijuana is legal. Okay? Medical marijuana is legal. But in the Soviet Union, Russia, it is not. She should have known better, and she should have done better. So whose fault is it that she got caught? Nobody's fault but hers. And she admitted it. It was her fault. She made a foolish decision. So with that in mind, do I think she needs to come home to the United States? Do I think the United States should bring her home? I think they should try to negotiate and get her home. But not only Brittany, but everybody else that's behind Russian bars with some foolish charges. Not just Brittany. Just because she's an WNBA star. Not just Brittany. Everybody else over there themselves that's American, and they got charged with charges. Some of them was charged illegally. Brittany was charged legally. That's the difference. She did what she did. She did what she said she did. She did. She did it, and she admitted it. But she did. It was not done maliciously. It wasn't done intentionally. I don't care if it's malicious or not intentional or intentional. You did it, sister. I'm sorry that you locked up and you can't see your family and all of that. But that's what happens when you go to these countries and you're not prepared to deal with the laws. The laws will deal with you. So Putin going to use her to get everything he can get from us. They'll probably have a prisoner swap, I'm thinking. Probably be Brittany. And I think the Christopher, another guy named Christopher something. They're going to get them two out of there, and then they'll give one of these bad dudes we got behind bars that were doing crazy stuff over here. And they might ask for something else. We'll see. But yeah, that's how I feel about Brittany. I think she should be worked. I think they should negotiate a settlement to try to get her home, but not just Brittany. It should not be limited to just Brittany. It should be anybody that's under those in bars and in the Russian jail cells illegally or on some trumped up charge. Because it's a guy over there that they gave him 14 years in Russian hard penitentiary in the gulag. And they said that he brought some marijuana too. But there's only traces that they found, and he brought it for his medical condition as well. So why not him, and why not the other people that's out there? So that's just not limited to Brittany. Brittany caused her own problem. Some of these guys is up on some trumped up charges there in UK. In Russia. So let's get everybody. Smooth Time said, I don't feel sorry for Brittany. She knew that all oil was in her bag, and oil is for pain. I have the same oil. Okay. She vaped it, man. She smoked. She put it in a vape cartridge and she smoked it. Well, she inhaled it, let's put it like that. Y'all ever inhale a joint? That's basically what it is. She was inhaling a joint. She was doing one of those, and that's not cool in Russia. Let's go. Roger, baby, what's up, man? Smooth Time said, I would treat the maid right. I will go through an agency to get her. Okay, yeah, right. Roger Markel, he said, can until something happens, and the first place they ask for is help is weird. Be careful what you say and do and put in on social media. You gotta be careful what you put on social media, because it will come back to haunt you. It will come back to bite you in the wrong place. Okay. If you cussing out somebody, don't put all your dirty laundry on social media anyway. Okay. You hate somebody, whatever, don't put on there, I hate Joe Blow. He's the nastiest person in the world. And if I ever see him, I'll stop and say, don't do that, man. Because you just leaving paper trail for somebody to prosecute you. Yeah, I'm serious. You're just leaving a paper trail, electronic paper trail, to somebody say, if anything happened to Joe Blow, then guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna look at you because you got a paper trail saying you hate him and you want to slap him and you want to don't do it. Let's go right here, Bobby. Who we got? Kevin Nichols. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? He said, I binge watching. Appreciate your vlogs, BobbieD. 2 weeks monthly. Agreed. You give life tools, spiritual gems, and straightforward. Thank you so much, Kevin. You heard what he said, y'all? He binge watched my show. Hey, somebody binge watching is something worthy, because binge watchers just don't watch anything. They watch things that help them. Kevin, you're a smart man. I see you go a long way in life, not because you're watching my videos, because you see truth and you see help and you see guidance and you see direction that I give in most of my videos. Some of my videos just funny, yeah, and some of them very, very hard, like this one. I gave some hard truth today. I wasn't pulling no punches, and people need this. People need this. I tell you stuff your mama didn't tell you. I tell you stuff your daddy didn't tell you. I tell you stuff your family didn't tell you, because I'm face to face. I'm in your face. You can't run. You can't run. You can run from me, but you can't hide, because I'm going to find you out. Truth will find you out wherever you go in this world. I'm going to give you a perfect example. You remember a few months ago, I remember it was last year, there was a young lady, her name was Gabby something, I don't know her last name, and her boyfriend. They went out to some desert area, right? And the boyfriend, they was having problems. The boyfriend beat her up, and then the police stopped them. They said, y'all all right, y'all right? And they let him go. Next thing you know, the boyfriend came home without Gabby, okay? They said, where's Gabby? I don't know. Can you believe that? And then they found the boyfriend left home, went out to the desert. They found out Gabby was missing. Then they found Gabby's bones. Long story short, the boyfriend went out to the desert and he took his own life. Truth will catch you. And sometimes it's not nice when it catch you, because you've been running from the truth. You caught a lie and the truth caught up with him, and he took his life. He couldn't face the reality of what he had done. Okay? Life is hard. And Gabby's never coming back. Neither is that young man never coming back. Because he didn't face, he hurt her, he killed her, he left the note saying he did it. So he's not coming back. Gabby's not coming back because he couldn't face the truth. He couldn't deal with the situation he and Gabby had out there. And he took her life and he took his too. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Markel, what's up, man? He said stay away from things that keep you broke overseas. I know a lot of people who get paid on the 1st and 3rd of the month, come on the 15th the same month, bro. Yeah, man, and then what happens is they start begging for people that want a loan. Can you loan me, man? My money come in, you loan me. And then when that money come in, they got to pay it, and they still ain't got nothing. Let's go, Roger. Who? He said, then Brittany's gay. Yeah, she is gay. She's a gay black woman, lesbian, you know. Let's talk about that. Gay people are people. The only thing that distinguishes gay people from straight people is that their sexual desire is usually for someone of the same sex. Okay, and so that is the only distinction. Well, I'm putting not only distinction, but that is the major distinction that separates them from us. Now, can they work? Yeah, they can work. Can they dance? Can they sing? Can they cook? Can they clean? They can do everything else, like everybody else. They just, when it comes to their sexual preference, they would prefer someone from the same sex. Okay. Now, we can talk on the biblical terms that that's wrong. We know that. We know that what the Bible says. But in reality, you got to deal with these people. And so I don't go around talking bad about them because they're people. And God loves everybody. The good, the bad, and the ugly. God loves us all. Now, we all have been given what's called free will. We have the free will to choose someone from the opposite sex, or we have the free will to choose somebody from the same sex. They chose someone from the same sex. And that's the thing. But I don't put that on me to judge them because I'm not God. Let God judge them for what they do. As for me, I will treat them the way they treat me. They treat me nice, I'm gonna be nice to them. They treat me nasty, I'm not gonna be nasty with them, but I'm not gonna deal with them. Look, man, go on your way. Let me alone now. Leave me alone. Don't mess with me. But yeah, that's how I deal with people like that. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got? Mark, he said, create a budget and stick to it. When you live overseas, you're your own financial backer. There's no one there to help you long. No, man, you better be ready because I done told y'all before, I had a broadcast before. When you leave to go to USA overseas, mom and daddy is done with you. You're on your own, buddy. Most of the time, sometimes they help you, but most of the time they're not gonna go send you money. You got to have. That's why I told you better have your finances right. Markel said too many scams. Yeah, too many scams. They'll scam money out you because you're a target. I told you. Anytime you come to a foreign country, usually a developing country or a third world country, you are a target. You got a target on your back, mister. A bullseye. They're trying to hit the bullseye. When they hit the bullseye, they mean they're trying to get all your money. They try to get everything you got. If you got some money stacked under your bed, they want that too. They want you to say, well, how many checking accounts you got, sir? I got 10. Okay, I want the numbers for all of them. They gonna get every penny you got. Yeah, but that's what they do, man. Murphy said Russia hates gays, so she was doomed in that course. Yeah, Russia. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, if you gay people out there and gay people, do not go to Russia. Okay, and there's a lot of African countries that you can't go. You better not go to too. Okay, they don't like gays in Russia. They don't like gays in some African countries. And they're hard on them, they'll mess you up. They don't care, They don't care about the human rights of people or gay people, So I'm telling you, man, I'm not, let me put it like this. I'm not a basher. I'm not a gay basher. I'm not a gay hater because I got friends in the USA. I work with one of my best friends was gay, lesbian. She was real nice to me. We got along like that, man. She had my back on the job. I had her back on the job. So I don't come against them because they're people and they just have a different sexuality. Now the Bible talks about their sexuality, but I let God deal with that. I'm not the judge and the jury of what they do in the bedroom. That's not my thing. I don't want nobody looking at me what I do in the bedroom. So please, I'm not gonna look at their thing. But they do. Okay, let's go. Ooh, Lord. Mark A said, make sure you understand ATM fees and the best way to get your money so you lose as little as possible. Yeah, when you're dealing with the ATM, man, what I recommend is that this is what I do. I put it like that. What I do, I try to get an account that will give you free ATM fees. Now, the accounts we talked about, the Capital, you have a Capital One bank account, you can get an ATM from this free. Schwab, Charles Schwab bank account is free, ATM fees free. Fidelity, and there's some more. Markel said USAA credit union, I think it's one of them. And those, you want to try to get one of those accounts. And if you use the ATM fees, when you use it, those fees are not, they're charged at that time, but they're credited back to you in your account immediately. Okay, so that's number one. If you have to use an ATM over here, use one that's free that will reimburse you for any charges overseas. And that way, if you have to get money from the ATM, it won't be charging you to get your money out. Okay. In my case, you learn how to get your mail forwarded. Make sure if you are on SSDI, you let them know where you're at. Yeah, if you're coming on SSDI, that means you got government assistance. They require you to tell them where you're going. If you don't, and then they find that you're not in USA, they're gonna cut your mail off. They're gonna cut your money off, and you got to find out why. And then you got to go tell them out of the country. And they say, well, you should have notified us, sir, because a lot of times some of the agencies don't let you go overseas. You can't go overseas if you're receiving some of the benefits of the government. Now, some you can go overseas. You have Social Security. They'll pay you anywhere in the world. If you have veterans disability, they'll pay you. But some of the services that we get for governmental payments to us for assistance, if you go overseas, they won't pay you. So be careful with that. Do your homework. Do your research before you talking about going overseas. Okay, Navy Federal Credit Union. Okay, Navy Federal Credit Union, Markel says, USAA, Pentagon Federal. Those are some federal credit unions that will reimburse you all of your ATM fees when you're overseas. Now, I've never had did I have? No, I didn't have it. I don't think I had. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, I had Navy Federal Credit Union one time, but they messed up with me, and I let them go. But the one I use mostly, I had Fidelity. Fidelity is the one I use mostly. Fidelity Banking brokerage checking account. I got that, and I've been using that for a long time. And then they messed up with me too. And I let them go. Let it go. Busan said I get SSDI 2024 is when I have enough time to live there. Okay. SSDI, then you make sure you have all your money right before you leave out and live here permanently, and so that you won't get messed up with them. Okay. James Bond, what up, 007? He said, what's up, BobbieD? Leave you love train family. 2. Everybody hit the like button for one time. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. Hit that like button, man. Come on now. It don't take but a minute. Only takes but a minute. Hit that like. It don't take but a second. Hit that like button. Come on now. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. Hit the like button, y'all. Come on now. We need the likes up. Okay? All right, guys. That's all y'all got for me today. That's all y'all got. Okay. Murphy said, what up, 007? He said, I'm doing good, man. How you doing, Murphy? You good? Yeah, man. But it's been real. You know what I'm saying? I always bring it right, tight, long, strong to my people because I want y'all to have a good life. Okay? Everybody deserves a good life. Okay? And so even though you deserve a good life, that don't mean you won't get a good life and that you work for the good life. Work it. Don't twerk it. Yeah, you got to put some elbow grease and get out there and work for what you want. Don't steal. Don't lie. Don't do none of that. Do the right way, tight way, long way, strong way. Work for it. My mama told me, she said, son, I said, yes, ma'am. She said, whatever you want in life, get out there and work it. She said, cause them people ain't going to give you nothing, son. You got to get it. And James Brown said, I don't want nobody to give me nothing. Open up the door, and I get it myself. I don't want nobody to give me nothing. Open up the door, and I get it myself. All right, y'all. That's it now. James Brown, what's up? That's it now, guys. This is BobbieD saying take care. God bless. Peace.